So very good morning students. Last class we completed they will give on straight line, equation ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, that is converted into slope and intercept forms. So and that is converted into, the line is converted into normal form also. Those formations we done in last class, and also we done some problems also on that one. Next continuation, very important theorem, very important theorem. Distance of a point, from a line, distance of a point from a line, So one point to one line distance has to continue because from the point to one line. So see the diagram. This line is you have to consider outside. Here one point is there, P x comma y, x1 comma y1. One point is there. So this is one line. So in between the distance I will consider b. In between distance you have to consider b. So here one point is there, P x1 comma y1, and our line is given. That line is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So what is the distance between them? What is the distance? So distance you have to consider d. Okay? This formula we are going to see. Now see. So let the equation of the line, ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 means x-axis at A. What is that A point? So A point means you have to substitute in that ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0, you substitute. What happens? Ax plus c is equal to 0 we are getting. So what about the point? So the line means the x-axis means y is equal to 0, substitute in the line equation. So what happens? Ax plus c is equal to 0. So x value is what? Minus c by a comma 0, and meets the y-axis at b. So b point is required means in that line equation x is equal to 0 you substitute. What happens? So 0 comma minus c by b. Okay, let p x1 comma y1 be any point on the plane whose distance d from the line, whose distance d from the line. Okay, ಈ ಲೈನ್ ಇಂದ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು d ಅಂತ ಅವರೇ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. Now you join these two you join. What happens? PAB is one right angle. PAB is the triangular. Join PAP. Now it is PAB is triangle. So PAB is one triangle. Now triangle APB is a triangle. Now is a triangle. Now it is a triangle means, so you simplify the area. you simplify the area. So see that. So now this is about the diagram, right? Next. Now area of APB, it is equal to half into modulus of what is that area formula? X1. This point is minus C by A comma 0. This is 0 comma minus C by B. Now simplify that area. Minus C1 by A of Y1 minus of minus means plus C by B. So x1 this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2, this is x3 y3. You have to consider. You know that area formula. Modulus of x1 y2 minus y3. y2 means this one. y1 minus of minus means plus C by B. Next plus what? x2 means here x1. So bracket of what is the value? These two minus C by B minus 0 plus next one is what? 0 into anything means 0. Last value 0 into anything means 0. No need to take y1 minus y2. Now area of APB, it is equal to 1 by 2 modulus of this value minus C by A. These two multiply into y1 plus these two multiply minus C square by B AB. Next these two multiply minus x2 divided by B divided by x2 means sorry, this is x1. Last value angle 0 ne bata. So half into here modulus of this LCM is AB. So what is remaining here? What happens here? This value. This is minus AC x1 minus BC y1 minus C square. So you take LCM AB, then simplify. We are getting minus AC x1 minus BC y1 minus C square. So you take minus common. So what happens? That is modulus of AC x1 BC y1 plus C square divided by AB. You common minus inside the modulus. That value should be 1 only. Again what value common? C also common. C is common. What happens? Area of PAB, it is equal to half into C is common. AX1 plus BY1 plus C divided by A. So now it is simplified half into modulus of C by AB. Next modulus of AX1 plus BY1 plus C. Now we separate it into two equations. That is equation number 1. That is equation number 1. That is equation number 1. Now we know that we know that triangle area of triangle APB equal to general formula half into base into height. What is base here? AB base. Height is what? Height is what? Height is what? This one height is D. Height is D. Half into base means this one. AB is base. Height means D. Distance from point to the line, that is called the height. I will consider a general formula. Now half into AB means the distance between 2 points formula you have to apply. So root of D by 2 right outside. This is D by 2 right outside. Next AB distance formula apply. So minus C minus A whole square plus minus C by B whole square. So minus 0 means that will be 0. Next one is, so this is minus C by A minus 0 whole square. I will write it directly plus. So minus C by B minus 0 whole square. I will write C by B whole square only. So D by 2, this value C square by A square plus C square by B square. So root. Next D by 2, here LCM is A square B square. And what happens again? Again C square also common. What happens? A square plus B square inside. So what is remaining? You see LCM. That is D by 2 root over LCM A square B square. So C square B square plus C square A square. Again in numerator, what will be common? D by 2 C square of A square plus B square of A square B square under root. Now C square by A square B square is, you apply root, what happens? D by 2, so C by modulus of AB root over A square plus B square. Root over A square plus B square. This is equation number 2. This is equation number 2. So equation number 1 is this value. Equation number 2 is this value. Both represents equation of the line. Both represents equation of the area only na. Area of the triangle from 1 and 2. From 1 and 2. From 1 and 2, what happens? From 1 equation is what? From 2 equation, D by 2 modulus of C by AB root over A square plus B square. So equation 1 and equation 2 both are equal. So what happens? Half into modulus of C divided by AB. So it is equal to AX plus BY1 plus C. So both sides 2 cancel. C by AB cancel. So D is equal AX1 plus BY1 plus C divided by root over A square plus B square. This is modulus. D means what? So the distance from x1 comma y1 to the line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is what is that? Is D is equal ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by root over a square plus b square. Root over a square plus b square. That is our formula. That is our formula. Distance between line and the point. What is our formula? Modulus of ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by root over a square plus b square. That is our formula. Note down fast. So in that proof we used one area of the triangle formula in two cases. One area of the triangle is half into base into height. Another formula is modulus of x1 of y2 minus y3 plus x2 of y3 minus y1 plus x3 of y1 minus y3. Using that formula, two areas we simplified, two areas equated. Then we are getting the final answer. So note point on this one. Note point on this one. The distance from 0, 0 to the line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is d is equal modulus of c divided by root over a square plus b square. The distance from 0, 0 to the line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is d is equal modulus of c divided by root over a square plus b square. Understand? Note down fast. Next one. Distance between two parallel lines. Next heading, distance between two parallel lines. 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 We know that slopes of two parallel lines are equal. Slopes of these two parallel lines equal. We know that this we already proved in last classes. So the two parallel lines can be let the two parallel lines will be y is equal mx plus c1, y is equal mx plus c1. This is L1, this is L2. Will be since let the that the two parallel lines L1 and L2 is given by y is equal mx plus c1, y is equal to mx plus c. This is equation 1 and equation 2. After that, since the line L1 meets the x-axis at point A. What is the point at A? What is the point? So in line L1, you substitute y is equal to 0. So what is the x coordinate? So mx plus c1 is equal to 0. Mx is equal to minus c1 by m. Minus c1 by m. It is equal to 0. These are the coordinates of A. So minus c1. How you are getting? That equation number 1, you substitute y is equal to 0. So mx plus c1 is equal to 0. Mx equal to c1. X is equal to minus c1 by a. That point meets the x-axis at point E. That coordinates. After that, from this point 2. So from this point 2, you draw one perpendicular line. That is AP. So that is perpendicular distance AP. Let AP be the distance between L1 and L2. AP be the distance between L1 and L2. Right? So here point is there. One point is there. That is minus c1 by m in comma 0. So point to the line distance formula. So in previous formula. So today I was explaining last formula. Point to line distance formula is what? So create that one. The distance from this is the distance from previous formula. The distance from A minus c1 by m comma 0 to the line. What is that line? L2. L2 is what? Y is equal mx plus c1, or you can create this one. Mx minus y plus c1 is equal to 0 is. So distance modulus of m into. So what is x value? Minus c1 by m minus 0, y value 0 plus c1, sorry, c2 is c2 divided by root over a square plus b square of formula. So a means x quotient m square, b means minus 1 square, minus 1 square. So now you simplify, m will be cancelled. Modulus of minus c1 plus c2 divided by root over m square plus 1. Now simplify, this is modulus, you take minus is common, what happens? c1 minus c2 divided by root over m square plus 1. That is distance between two lines formula. Distance between two parallel means difference of constants divided by root over m square plus 1. M means slope of the line. Okay na? Without this slope I will explain one more. Without this m I will give one more. Right? You will see that one. One note point on this one. Now conclusion, the distance between two parallel lines, mx minus y plus c1 equal to 0 and mx minus y plus c2 is equal to 0 is modulus of c1 minus c2 divided by root over m square plus 1. Next, on a note point on this one, the distance between two parallel lines, ax plus by plus c1 is equal to 0 and ax plus by plus c2 is equal to 0 is that formula c1 minus c2 divided by root over a square plus b square. Root over a square plus b square. No doubt. Now, on these two formulas, some example problems. One example problem. Find the distance of the point. Find the distance of the point 3 comma minus 5 to the line. What is that line? 3x minus 4y minus 26 equal to 0. So we know that already formula, distance formula d is equal to modulus of what is that? ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by root over a square plus b square, right? This is our formula. Now here in this x1 comma y1 is equal to what? 3 comma minus 5 and a is equal to what? So 3, b is equal to what? Minus 4, c is equal to what? Minus 26. You substitute all the values. Therefore distance d is equal, so 3 into, so x value is what? x1 value 3 minus 4 into y value is what? Minus 5. Y is nothing but y1, x is nothing but x1. So minus 26 divided by root over what is the value? 3 square plus minus 4 square. Then simplified what we are getting? And answer should be 3 by 5. That answer will be 3 by 5. Answer will be 3 by 5. Note down fast. Next one is next example. Find the distance between the parallel lines. Find the distance between the parallel lines 3x minus 4y plus 7 is equal to 0 and 3x minus 4y plus 5 equal to 0. Now you observe all of you, two parallel lines means what? Two parallel lines means what? Their constant only different. So their x coefficients and y coefficients are same. Their x coefficients and y coefficients are same in both the lines. What is different? Constants only different. Constants only different. Right? Now distance between them formula. Distance between solution. Distance between parallel lines equal to what is the formula? C1 minus C2 divided by root over a square plus b square. So constants C1 minus C2 or C2 minus C1, whatever you take. So C1 value 7 minus C2 value 5 divided by a square means root over. So 3 square plus minus 4 square. Okay, right? A equal to 3, B equal to minus 4. Then simplified, what we are getting? 7 minus 5, 2 divided by this value simplified. So 9 plus 16, root 25. Root 25 means 5. So this is also 2 by 5 answer. This is also 2 by 5. Next one. Next one, small note point you write. Small note point. Equation of the line. Equation of the parallel line to the given line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is given by ax plus by plus k is equal to 0. So this is given line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. That one parallel line means what? Ax plus by plus k is equal to 0. Constant only changes. Right? This is second one. Equation of the line. Equation of the perpendicular line. Equation of the perpendicular line to the given line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 implies bx minus ay plus k is equal to 0. Bx minus ay plus k is equal to 0. So line is given, parallel line is this one. So line is given this, perpendicular line is this one. Okay na? So remember these formulas. Next, yesterday we stopped in 10.3. How many problems completed? 3 problems completed. Next, in 10.3 we completed only 3 problems. Now start problem number 4. Problem number 4. Problem number 4. Problem number 4. What is that? Fourth one. What is that? Fourth one. Find the distance of the point. Distance of the point means given x1 comma y1. Distance of the point minus 1 comma 1 from the line. So line equation is equation of the line. Equation of the line. So what is that? 12 of x plus 6. It is equal to 5 of y minus 2. So distance between line and the point. So distance between line and the point, already I told you formula. So first of all, this line you have to convert it into proper form. 12x plus 72, it is equal to 5y minus 10. So again 12x plus 72 minus 5y plus 10 is equal to 0. Now 12x minus 5y plus 82 is equal to 0. This is the line equation. Now you write the formula. The distance from minus 1 comma 1 to the line 12x minus 5y plus 82 equal to 0 is, what is that? Modulus of 12 into, substitute x1 value minus 1 minus 5 into y1 value is what? 1 plus 82 divided by root over 12 square plus minus 5 square. 12 square plus minus 5 square. So again you have to simplify. So 12 into minus 1. 12 into minus 1 minus 12. So minus 5 plus 82 divided by, this is simplified 13. This is simplified 13. 12 square means 144, 5 square means 25. So 144 plus 25 means 169. Root 169 means 13. Again in numerator, what happens, that value, that is 17. Minus 17 plus 82. How much you are getting? 17 means 72, 65. 65 divided by 13. So answer is 5. 13 ones, so 13 5s. So that is our solution. Next one, fifth one. Fifth one, do yourself. Fifth one, find the points on the x-axis whose distances from the line is 4 units. Is 4 units. Distance given. You are going to simplify points. So you try that one. So you see that one. I will also. So fifth one. So let any point on x-axis, you take x-axis, take a x comma 0. So given line, what is that? X by 3 plus y by 4, it is equal to 1. So this is equation number 1. So that is line. So you have to simplify. This is in the proper form. So what happens? The LCM is 12. So 4x plus 3y, it is equal to 1. So now 4x plus 3y, it is equal to 12. So 4x plus 3y minus 12 equal to 0. This is equation number 1. So what is given data? By data, what is given? The distance from x comma 0 to the line, what is the line equation? 4x plus 3y minus 12 is equal to 0 is 4 units. Is 4 units given. Is 4 units. D value given. D is equal to 4. 4 is equal to modulus of 4 into x plus 3 into 0 minus 12 divided by root over 4 square plus 3 square. Modulus 4 square plus 3 square. Understand? So distance is equal to 4. Next 4, x value substituted and y is equal to 0 substituted, x is equal to x substituted. So now you simplify, what we are getting? 4 is equal, this is 4x minus 12 divided by, so 4 square means 16, 3 square means 9. This is simplified, we are getting 5. So again we are getting 20 is equal to modulus of 4x minus 12. 20 is equal to modulus of 4x minus 12. Again you have to calculate x value. Again you have to calculate x value using. X value is. Again we are going to calculate x value. You have to. So case 1. So 4x minus 12 equal to plus 20. So equating to positive value. If we are removing the modulus, we are taking plus or minus. So you are equating to first positive value. So 4x equal to 20 plus 12. So 4x equal to 32. So x is equal to 8. So point will be, point on x-axis is 8, 0 according to case 1. Case 2, what is that? So 4x minus 12 equal to minus 20. So 4x equal to minus 20 plus 12. So 4x equal to minus 8. So x equal to minus 2. So point on x-axis equal to, what is the point of minus 2 comma 0? Minus 2 comma 0. So 8 comma 0 means right hand side of x-axis. Minus 2 comma 0 means left hand side of x-axis. Right? So generally we are taking case 1 only always. Always we are taking case 1 only. Note down fast. Next one, sixth one. What is the sixth one? Find the distance between the parallel lines. Find the distance between the parallel lines. First one you do homework. Second one I will explain. Second one, given parallel lines. Given parallel lines. So what is that? Lx plus Ly plus P is equal to 0. Lx plus My minus R equal to 0. So distance between them. So distance between parallel lines. Distance between parallel lines equal to, what is the formula? Modulus of C1 minus C2 divided by A square plus B square. You take this formula. R root of 1 plus M square. Okay na? So which is easy, you have to follow that one. Now note what I will take here. C1 means what? P. Minus C2 means what? Minus R. Divided by root over L square plus L square. Then simplified, P plus R divided by 2 into L square. So this is P plus R divided by, so root 2 into L. Root 2 into L. Then simplified. Root 2 into L. Root 2 into L, that will be. Note down fast. So first one you have to do homework. Seventh question. Seventh one. Find the equation of the line parallel to the line 3x minus 4y plus 2 is equal to 0 and passing to the point minus 2 comma 0. So one line is there, that line name is already given, 3x minus 4y plus 2 is equal to 0. So this line is what? This line passing through what is the point? Minus 2 comma 3. So what is the equation of this line? This is L1, this is L2. So they are asking these two lines are parallel. So what is the equation of line L2? So these two lines are parallel means their slopes are equal. So equation of line L1. So what is that? That is that 3x minus 4y plus 2 is equal to 0. So write slope formula. Slope is what here? Slope is what? Slope is slope of L1 is equal to minus x coefficient divided by y coefficient. X coefficient by y coefficient. Line is given, this is formula. So minus 3 by minus 4. Simplification ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 3 by 4. So since line L1 is parallel to line L2, so slope of L1 is equal to slope of L2. So what is L2? L1 slope 3 by 4. Now slope we know that already passing the point minus 2 comma 3 there. Equation of line L2. You know that formula, y minus y1 3. Slope is 3 by 4. X minus x1 means, so y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. You apply that formula. Then you simplify 4 into y minus 3 equal to 3 into x plus 2. Now simplify 4y minus 12 equal to 3x plus 6. So 3x minus 4y plus 12 plus 6 equal to 0. 3x minus 4y plus 18 equal to 0. That is equation of another parallel line. So how we are going to simplify it? First given line L1 slope is simplified. So L1 slope and L2 slope are same. Y2 are parallel lines. So slope, this L2 slope we know that, and point we know that. Slope to point formula applied. Slope to point formula applied. Go down fast. Next one, 8th one. Find the equation of line perpendicular to the line, and having x-intercept is 3. Given line L1. So what is that? Given line L1, what is that? X minus 7y plus 5 equal to 0. Right? Slope of L1 is equal to what? Minus 1 divided by minus 7. Minus x coefficient divided by y coefficient. So simplification ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 1 by 7. Next one, slope of required line. Required line is what? Perpendicular line. Slope of required line L2 means, so L1 is perpendicular to L2. Since you write this point, since line L2 is perpendicular to line L1. So product of two slopes is equal to minus 1. So after that, slope of L2 is equal minus 1 by slope of L1. So minus 1 by slope of L1 is what? 1 by 7. So simplified, what we are getting? Minus 7. Simplified, we are getting minus 1. So equation of line L2, equation of line L2 whose x-intercept is x-intercept 3. X-intercept 3 means what? Y coordinate is 0, and with the slope minus 7. So x-intercept is 3 means what? That point should be 3, 0. So y minus y1 value 0. So m value 7, x minus 3. So whose x-intercept means 3 means that the point should be 3, 0. That point should be 3, 0. So slope point formula applied. Y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. Now simplify. Y is equal 7x minus 7x plus 21. So simplification ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ so y 7x plus y minus 21 is equal to 0. That is equation of the line. 7x plus y minus 21 is equal to 0. That is equation of the line. Note down fast. Next one. Next one, ninth one. Find the angle between the lines. Angle between the lines formula, you know that already. So given lines. So ninth one, root of 3 into x plus y, it is equal to 1. Next one, this is equation number 1. Next, x plus root 3y, it is equal to 1. That is equation number 2. Slope of L1, so this slope I will consider m1. M1 is what? Minus x coefficient by y coefficient. So this is minus root 3. So this slope I will consider m2. So what is the slope? Minus x coefficient by root 3. So minus x coefficient by root 3. So this is one is 1 by root 3, another one is minus root 3. Next, angle between that theta be the angle between two lines. Angle between two lines is tan theta is equal modulus of m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 into m2. So tan theta is equal to modulus of m1 value minus root 3, m2 value, so minus of 1 by root 3. Now divided by 1 plus minus root 3 into minus 1 by root 3. Then simplified, tan theta is equal here minus into minus plus root 3 is LCM. Root 3 is LCM. So this is minus 3 plus 1 divided by here root 3 will be cancelled. What is remaining? 2 is remaining. So minus into minus plus 1 plus 1 is 2. So numerator LCM is root 3 into root 3 minus 3 plus 1. Again, tan theta is equal this value, so minus 2 divided by 2 into root 3. So 2 to get cancelled, remaining tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 is what? Tan 30 degrees value. So tan 30 degrees value. So tan theta is equal plus or minus 1 by root. So theta is equal 30 degrees or 150 degrees. 30 degrees or 150 degrees. Plus value we take 1 by root 3. The value should be theta is equal to 30. So minus 1 by root 3 you have to take, that value should be 180 minus 30, that is 150 degrees. Tan 150 degrees value minus 1 by root 3, tan 30 degrees value 1 by root 3. So angle should be 30 degrees or 150 degrees. That is your choice. Note down fast. Next, 10th question. Question. So what is the 10th question? What is given? So 10th question, what is given? The line through the points. Line may be any line. So line through the points. What is the points? Line through the points h comma 3 and another point is what? 4 comma 1. 4 comma 1. So line through the points, 2 points intersects the line, intersects the another line at right angles. Intersects the line at right angles. So what is that name? 7x minus 9y. 7x minus 9y minus 19 equal to 0. Minus 19 equal to 0. This is L1. This is L2. Okay, right? So in between the angle is 90 degrees. In between the angle is 90 degrees. Means at right angles means 90 degrees. Find the value of h. Very simple question. So two lines are perpendicular each other means product of two slopes is equal to minus 1. Two lines are perpendicular each other. This one and this one. So two lines are perpendicular each other. Product of two slopes is equal to minus 1. So you write the data. Given line L1 is perpendicular to line L2. Given line L1 is perpendicular to line L2. So both are perpendicular each other means what we know that? We know that slope of line L1 into slope of line L2, it is equal to minus 1. It is equal to minus 1. Slope of L1 means on L1 how many points are there? 2 points. So 2 points of slope you have to write. So 3 minus 1 divided by h minus 1. This is the slope of L1. H minus 1. Next slope of L2. L2 means what? That is line equation. So line equation given means minus x coefficient by y coefficient. Minus x coefficient by y coefficient. It is equal to minus 1. Now simplify this. 3 minus 1, 2 divided by, so h minus 4 into, so minus minus get cancelled. What is that? 7 by 9, it is equal to minus 1. Again you have to do cross multiplication. So 2 into 7, 14 divided by, so 9 into 9, h minus 36 equal to minus 1. Again do cross multiplication. So what happens? So 9h minus 36 equal to minus 14. So 9h equal to, so minus 14 plus 36. Cross multiplication multiply. Okay, right? Now 36 plus 36 minus 14 is what? So 9h is equal, so that is 22. So h is equal 22 by 9. H is equal 22 by 9. That is our answer. That is our answer. Note down fast. Not on fast. Now 11th question is very easy question, you have to solve. 11th question you do homework. 11th question you have to do homework. That is very simple question you have to do. So line is already passing to the point x1 comma y1. Parallel line equation you are going to simplify. So parallel line equation you are going to simplify. So in that given line you have to take slope point form you have to apply, will get the solution. So very simple question, you have to try that one. 11th question. Next class I will explain 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So remaining problems I will explain in next class. You have to practice only 11th one. Very simple problem. Within 2 steps we will get the solution. Within 2 steps we will get the solution. Okay, right? So thank you all. Thank you everyone.